Hi, Mr. Gabay. Thank you very much for joining us here.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody.
So you're here. We all landed together on the plane 24 hours ago. How's your first impressions of Dubai?
Well, I've been here 2 years ago, so I was impressed very much the last time, and I'm more impressed now because the last time I've been in Abu Dhabi, and Dubai is quite different. It's more business-oriented. I think that what you feel here is the motivation. I mean, they are always pushing ahead, pushing ahead. That's what I felt the last time I've been here, and that's what I see here now. I mean, people that are always pushing ahead, planning and pushing ahead, and I think it's something to learn from.
Yes, and you said you were here before. Can you share a bit under what circumstances?
No.
All right, let's move on in that case. The Minister of Foreign Trade spoke yesterday. He noted that there were already collaborations taking place between two countries. I understand you have some news about Cellcom's potential collaborations, ongoing discussions?
Yes, when the Abraham agreement was signed, I mean, we at Cellcom, we analyzed our opportunities here. I mean, how can we make favor of that? And we found 5 lines of opportunities for Cellcom. 2 of them are on the mobile sector, and I won't speak about it because we're trying to develop it. And the other 3 are, first of all, in content. We are here in Dubai, and we are in the final steps of the negotiation that we intend to bring new channels, TV channels from the Gulf to Israel. We have in Israel both customers that are Arabic speaking and the Jewish Hebrew speaking that can enjoy both channels from the Gulf and content from the Gulf that we intend to launch in our TV operation.
So on channel 123 on Cellcom, you'll be able to watch Emirati TV?
You will see some channels that you can see now on your TV at the hotel. Yeah.
Wonderful. And you think there's an audience for that in Israel, both, like you said, Arab-speaking and the Jewish community?
Yeah, I think it's not only Arab-speaking, just you have to look ahead and understand that we are going to see many tourists, Israeli tourists here in Dubai, and they will see TV here, and they will feel the culture here. And when they'll come back to Israel, they would like to see more of that. And that's why we think that these channels and this content, it's not only for the Arab-speaking people of Israel, but both for Hebrew-speaking in Israel. This is part of the piece. I mean, bringing the culture of Dubai, of the UAE to Israel, and the opposite.
Now, the topic of this conversation is tomorrow's infrastructure. You have something to report on that as well?
Yes, we have 2 more lines that we are trying to develop now. The first one is, fiber optics. I mean, Dubai or the UAE, it's a hub, and they want to be a bigger hub of fiber optics. And today, all the fiber optics from the east are going through one of the countries. I mean, UAE or Oman or others, and it's submarine cables. We believe that we can, together with the UAE or by initiatives from the UAE, build the first terrestrial fiber optic that comes from the UAE through Saudi Arabia, Jordan, Israel, and from then by submarine cables to Europe. And this is something that is the same as El Al is now allowed to fly over Saudi Arabia. I mean, something that it's an example for connecting terrestrial fiber through Saudi Arabia, and it will be something that will make this fiber much cheaper, much easier. The fiber are there already. I mean, it's just connecting fiber. It's not something that you have to build, to invest a lot of money. And it's a great opportunity for all of us.
It definitely sounds that way. Now, Cellcom, obviously a leading tech company in Israel, employs a lot of, or purchases, uses the services of a lot of other smaller companies. Can you share a bit about how you can maybe help them break into the UAE?
I think that the 50 opportunities that we saw is that, Dubai is a hub for business. The people here are focused on doing business. Whatever kind of business, they are very good in doing business. As we heard before, they have a lot of markets that are just nearby. India, Africa, the Far East, and Israel is a hub of technologies, and Cellcom is not a company that manufactures technologies, but we are using technologies, and we are a hub of technologies in Israel. I mean, because we are very nearby the high-tech scene and the startups, we use technologies, we are doing beta site for technologies, and later on we are using these technologies as a solution for our customers. For example, if you take the IoT scene, I mean, we are providing all the IoT services to the municipality of Tel Aviv, for example, that makes the city much more smarter, that brings services to the residents of Tel Aviv. And we believe that together with the local business people from Dubai, we can together bring these abilities of solutions and promote it in other countries, not only in Dubai, because, I mean, the Dubaians, they don't really need us. I mean, you can see around you that they are very equipped with the IoT, etc. But we can bring much more a smart solution to the IoT and together to make business in other countries.
Now, we've heard from a bunch of the speakers on stage, and you know, it's everywhere. The importance of social impact, and companies here, you know, you won't find a website where you won't find what the company is also doing for the better good. Is that something maybe Israeli companies can and should learn from?
For sure, and I think that it is an issue of the government. I mean, you heard the chairman of DP explain exactly what the government of Dubai did in order to make Dubai more an IT state. And this is something that it was very impressive to see how they planned and were very, very stubborn about exercising that. It's something that in Israel can happen. It's something for the government to do.
Avi, Gabay, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you very much.